Hello, this is the lecture number 3 for the chapter linear equation in two variables, and in this lecture we'll discuss the consistency for the linear equation in two variable. Now suppose if we have the linear equation in two variable be these two, you know it, and the second equation is 2x plus y plus c2 equal to 0. Now if a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, then we'll have consistent solution, or we can say that it will have the exactly one solution, or we can say that it will have a unique solution. Means if we draw the graph of the equation where a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, we'll get a consistent solution that the two lines will intersect at a point. So this is the first, that if a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, then it will have a consistent solution. Now second is we have the no solution or inconsistent solution. If a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, then we'll have inconsistent solution, or we can say that it will have no solution, or we say that we'll get a parallel lines. That is, if we draw the graph of this types of equation, you'll get a parallel lines. Similarly, the third condition is if all the ratios are equal. That is, if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, then it will have infinitely many solution, or we can say that it will have coincident solution, or we can say that coincident lines. That is, if we draw the graph of these two equations, then the line of both will be same. The same equation straight line will get for both the equation. This is the condition for the consistency of the simultaneous equation. Now for this is for basics for the exercise 3.2, in which it is you have to find which type of the solution it will have. Now in exercise 3.2, question number it is 2, the equations are given and you have to find which type of solution this equation will have. So first of all, the equation is given as 5x minus 4y plus 8 equal to 0, 7x plus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. So a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. So a1 is 5, b1 is a2 is 7, b1 is minus 4, b2 is 6, c1 is 8, and c2 is minus 9. So you find their ratios. a1 upon a2 is 5 upon 7, b1 upon b2 is minus 4 upon 6, c1 upon c2 is 8 upon minus 9. If you see it clearly, there's all the ratios are not equal to each other. because a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. So they will intersect at a point. Matlab the graph of these two, the straight line of these two equations will intersect at a point, or it will have a unique solution, or we can say that it is a consistent solution. In the second part of this, we have a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. a1 is 9, a2 is 18, b1 is 3, b2 is 6, c1 is 12, and c2 is 24. So a1 upon a2 is coming out to be 1 upon 2, b1 upon b2 3 upon 6 is also equal to 1 upon 2, c1 upon c2 12 upon 24 is also equal to 1 upon 2, because all the ratios are equal, that is a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2 are equal to each other. So it will have coincident line, or we can say that it will have infinitely many solutions. Similarly, in the third part, a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2, that is a1 is 6, a2 is 2, b1 is minus 3, b2 is minus 1, c1 is 10, and c2 is 9, minus 3, minus 1. So a1, a2, it comes out to be 3, b1 upon b2 coming out to be 3, c1 upon c2 is coming out to be 10 upon 9. So a1 upon a2, b is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1, c2. So we can say that this simultaneous equation have parallel lines or no solution. Now in question number 3, you have to tell whether it will have consistent solution or not, consistent or inconsistent. Now for unique solution and infinitely many solution, we say that it is a consistent solution, and for no solution it is inconsistent solution. We have discussed in the starting of this lecture. So a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 is coming out to be 3 upon 2, 2 upon minus 3, 5 upon 7. All the ratios are not equal, that is a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2. So it will have consistent solution or unique solution or exactly one solution. We have discussed in the starting of this lecture. Similarly, in the second part, a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2 is coming out to 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 8 upon 9, and because a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, though it will have an inconsistent solution, or we say that it will have no solution. Now in third part, 3 upon 2x, 5 upon 3y is equal to 7. First of all, arrange it in the standard form. That is, you try to remove the fractions. By taking the LCM, it coming out to be 9x plus 10y is equal to 42. And the second equation is 9x minus 10y is equal to 14. It is given. Arrange this first equation. It is in the fraction. So a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2. a1 upon a2 coming out to be 1, b1 b2 coming out to be minus 1, c1 upon c2 is coming out to be 42 upon 14. So because a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, so it will have a consistent solution, or we can say that it is a unique solution, or we can say that it is exactly one solution, or we can say that the two lines will intersect at only one point. Now in question number 4 also, you have to find which type of the solution the given simultaneous equation have, and you have to draw the graph of that also. Now in question number 4, first part, it is given that x plus y is equal to 5, and the second equation is 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. So find a1 upon a2, it is 1 upon 2, b1 upon b2 is also equal to 1 upon 2, it is coming, c1 upon c2 is also coming to be 1 upon 2, a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2. So it will have consistent solution, and we can say that it is have a infinitely many solution. So you have to draw the graph of this. You take any three solution as we discussed in the last exercise. X plus y is equal to 5. So take x is equal to 0, you'll get y is equal to 5. If you get x is equal to 5, then y will be equal to 0. If you take x is equal to 2, y will be equal to 3. You take your own time to do the solution. X is equal to 0, then y will be equal to 5. If you take y is equal to 0, then x will be 5. Y, if we take y is equal to 0, then x will be equal to 5. If we take x is equal to 1, then y will be equal to 4. Mark them on a graph paper. So x0, y5, x5, y0, 2, 3. This is the first equation. that is x plus y is equal to 5. Similarly, mark this. Again, we have the same solution, x0, y5, x5, y0. We are getting the same equation for both, same straight line for both the equation. So it will have infinitely many solutions, and before drawing the graph, we have already found out which type of solution it will have. Because all the ratios are equal, so it will be having infinitely many solution or coincident solution. So before drawing the graph, we can find it out which type of the solution it will have. Similarly, in the second part of this, x minus y is equal to 8 and 3x minus 3y is equal to 16. a1 upon a2 is coming out to be 1 upon 3. b1 upon b2 is coming out to be 1 upon 3. c1 upon c2 is also coming out to be 1 upon 2. So because a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, so it will have inconsistent solution or no solution, or we can say it will have a parallel lines. So you take the at least 3 solution of both the equation. So first, second, draw the solution box of both. So x5, you take y will be equal to minus 3. If you take x is equal to 8, then y will be equal to 0. If you take x is equal to 4, y will be equal to minus 8. Here, if you take y is equal to minus 2, x is coming out to be 10 upon 3. If you take y is equal to 0, x is coming out to be 16 upon 3. If you're taking x is equal to 0, the y is coming out to be 16 upon 3 for the minus. Now mark there on the graph paper, x5, y minus 3, x5 minus 3 will be this, and x8, y0, x8, y0 will be this, and x4, y minus 4 will be this point. To draw this on the graph paper, you will get a straight line. Similarly, if we mark this on the graph paper, you take approximate value 3.3, x 3.3, y minus 2 will be there. This x will be, this is 10 upon 3 and y will be minus 2. This is the point. You draw the graph, and x0, 16 minus 3 upon 3 will be this, and you mark this on the graph paper, you'll get a parallel lines. You'll get a parallel line. Similarly, for the third part, we have 2x plus y minus 6 equal to 0, 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0, a1 upon a2 is coming out to 1 upon 2, b1 upon b2 is coming out to 1 upon minus 2, that is minus 1 upon 2, c1 upon c2 is coming out to minus 6 upon minus 4, which is 3 upon 2, because a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, so it will have a consistent solution or a unique solution, or the two lines will intersect at a point. You take the 3 solutions for both the equations, obtain the solution box, mark them on the graph paper, you will get a intersecting line. You mark them on a graph paper properly, taking proper scale. You will see that if all the ratios are unequal, then the two lines will intersect. We will discuss the remaining questions of this exercise in the next lecture. Thank you.